The D.C. agency in charge of housing young people who get into trouble, the Department of Youth Rehabilitation Services, is facing more scrutiny tonight. Just days after the News4 I-Team spoke with mothers of young people in the department's custody who say their kids were brutally assaulted, we're now hearing more disturbing allegations, this time in a lawsuit filed by a young woman who says she was repeatedly sexually assaulted at the D.C. juvenile facility. The I-Team and Ted Oberg spoke with her attorney, who wants to talk to families with similar allegations. A warning, there are some graphic details in this report.
In July, a D.C. jury convicted a former guard at D.C.'s juvenile jail of repeatedly sexually abusing a 17-year-old girl in the custody of D.C.'s Department of Youth Rehabilitation Services. The jury convicted Kelvin Powell of assaults that stretched for months in late 2021 and early 22 while she was a resident at D.C.'s Youth Services Center.
It is clear by the fact that this happened over and over and over again that nobody was watching.
Today, D.C. Attorney Paige White announced she is suing the department on behalf of the now 20-year-old woman. What is it you believe D.C. owes those kids and their families?
Safety, a basic level of safety, being able to say that when your child is here, they will not have their face broken. They will not be sexually assaulted and raped by guards who are tasked with protecting them.
In the lawsuit, White alleges DYRS didn't monitor surveillance video that would have shown Powell, the guard, allegedly going in and out of the girl's cell and taking the girl off the unit, moves the suit alleges are outside DYRS policy but weren't caught. The suit also alleges Powell had a history of sexual abuse at DYRS. We asked DYRS about those specific allegations and others in the lawsuit. In a statement, the agency said, "It takes the safety of every youth in our care seriously and holds all employees accountable to the highest standards of conduct." They expressed confidence in the judicial process but said nothing about the specific questions we asked. Powell's attorney declined any comment to the I-Team. The announcement of the suit comes just weeks after the I-Team spoke with mothers of two other young people who were both allegedly assaulted at DYRS's Youth Services Center by other residents.
Their job is to protect my child, treat him humanely, and they failed at both of those things.
Kaya Covington says her son's nose was broken and eye socket damaged in a fight inside YSC. Felicia Cooper says her daughter, who is transgender and was being housed in the boys' unit, had her jaw broken in a fight at the facility as well.
I'm worried about her being victimized again.
Paige White now represents Felicia and her family as they consider a possible lawsuit against DYRS as well.
I believe that we will find many, many more.
We're asking anyone who's been hurt at a D.C. facility to reach out to us and contact us and let us know what your experience was.
At a news conference Tuesday, White says she wants to hear from other D.C. families who could be facing similar issues of assault inside the district's juvenile facilities.
We should want better than that. We should demand better than that. And I think that many people are shocked to learn about the real stories that I have, that my clients have and have experienced being in detention facilities.
In the statement we got this afternoon, DYRS did tell us they remain committed to accountability, transparency, and the well-being of young people entrusted to our care. It is worth noting, the agency that wanted to make sure we told you that they're committed to transparency and accountability has turned down repeated interview requests over the last several weeks from the I-Team to speak with their director. Kelvin Powell, Jim, by the way, the guard will be sentenced this fall and could spend 15 years or more in prison.
Ted, there is a lot for DYRS to respond to. What is the agency telling you now about the allegations and how they're making changes?
Yeah, we wish they would tell us a lot more, not a whole lot. Today's statement didn't address questions. We asked about Kelvin Powell's history. We told you that. They didn't address questions about the assaults we covered weeks ago, and they have not answered a repeated question about any employees who are disciplined or retrained or reassigned following those assaults, and what families who believe their kids have been abused inside the Youth Services Center should do. Still waiting on answers, Jim.
Such a disturbing story. Ted Oberg out in front for us once again. Ted, thanks so much.